evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the Red Zone at Hicksville High School. This is Jim Seiler along with Bill Murphy bringing you tonight's Edgerton Lady Aces matchup. It'll be a JV game with starting lineups for Edgerton. We're starting with number 10. It's Zara McNally. She's a guard and a sophomore at 5'5". Number 11 is Casey Leppemeyer, a junior at 5'8". No, she's number 11, sorry. And she's 5'8" and a sophomore. Number 21 is Madison Smith. She's 5'6" and a sophomore. Number 22 is Faith Herman. She is 5'7" and a sophomore. And number 23, Lydia Adams. She's 5'9" and a sophomore. For Hicksville, and their JV coach is Nathan Davis. For Hicksville, it'll be number 5, Riley Figgins. Maybe I ought to have it on the Euro sheet. Chimney. Riley Figgins, she's 5'8", a junior. Number 10, Noelle Nuttall. She's going to be a junior. Maddie Eicher, she's number 12, and she's going to be a freshman, or she is a freshman. Number 20, Kennedy Phillips. She's a freshman. And number 25, Kelsey Monroe, and she's a freshman. So we are off to the races with the ball game.
Controlled by the Aces, and we're underway.
Yes, we are.
Kind of a rematch. These teams have played each other once before in the Route 49 Holiday Classic.
Oh, bad pass. Ball stolen by 23. Adams gets her own rebound down there, and we're going to have a foul called on.
I think that's number 5, or was it 12? Oh, number 2.
2.
So Figgins is wearing 2, and she didn't even realize it either.
Really?
She's got 2 on the front, and I think she's got 5 on the back.
Oh,
2.
jeez.
Or she's wearing it upside down, or I don't know.
Got
it
it inside out.
She got the wrong one. So, Figgins.
Okay. Edgerton, number 11, Casey Leppemeyer gets a deuce. Hicksville with Phillips gets it across the line. Pass into Maddie. Puts up a shot, totally blocked by number 23, Lydia Adams. And it's Edgerton ball down the floor. Down baseline. Shot 23, nice. Put up. Lydia Adams for 2. Edgerton 4-0 to lead. And another steal. Taken away. Pass inside. Number 11. Shot is put up and tipped. Tossed back in. And Phillips gets it. Gives it to Monroe, and she's down the floor. No, Nuttall with it.
Out of bounds.
White ball, it's off Edgerton foot.
Here comes Figgins wearing the right number now. Serenity Keysbury will step out. First time I've seen that ever happen.
Yeah. Oh, nice shot. Good thing she went and changed.
Yeah.
Pass down underneath. Shot by number 10, McNally. Hicksville has the ball. Maddie Eicher up the floor in the corner. Figgins. Pass back is intercepted. It's taken away by Nuttall, and there's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, a couple Bulldogs hit the floor on that one.
2-1 red.
Red.
Gets a personal. Smith.
That's her first and team foul number 1 for the Bulldogs. Eicher got into early foul trouble earlier in the week on Tuesday night. Had to sit out for a lot of the first and second quarters.
Nice move. Turn around. Pass out to Nuttall. Across to Monroe. Down to Eicher. Eicher baseline. Shot is blocked. Adams with the block and gets the ball back. Pass down to Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer steps around, puts up the shots. Missed. Nuttall with the rebound. Pulls up into the middle. A 12-footer. It's good.
All right. It's the pull-up jumper. Puts the Aces within 2.
It should be tied.
Hey, you're
Yes,
right. It
it
is
is.
now 4-2.
Shot from outside by Herman is no good. Rebound to Phillips. Pass down to Eicher, and she's going to be fouled.
.23 picks up her first, and that'll be team foul number 2. And that's going to put Maddie Eicher at the line to shoot a couple.
She's early winded because she just asked the coach to remove her.
Patience Salisbury getting ready to check in.
Missed the first shot. Second one rolls off the right side and pulled down by Leppelmeyer. Madison Smith across the timeline. McNally across to Leppelmeyer. Over to Herman. Smith with the shot. It's no good. Rebound. And it's a jump ball. It's going to be Edgerton ball under their hoop.
And Patience Salisbury will come in for Eicher. It looks like she's a little gimpy.
Pass out to Leppelmeyer. Tries to go down baseline. Ball knocked away. Salisbury with it. Quickly down the floor. In the corner to Nuttall. Cross to Salisbury. Down to Monroe. Phillips with it. Ball is stolen. And we're going to have a foul on Hicksville. 20 on Phillips. Her first. Team first. Team second. Piccolo. Coral Piccolo into the game. Number 4. Faith Herman shot from outside. No good. Piccolo with the rebound. Herman gives it back to Adams. Adams' shot is touched and went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah.
Edgerton ball. Out front to McNally. Piccolo with the runner. No good. Rebound Monroe. Oh, Phillips. Phillips back to Monroe in the lane. She turns around, passes it back out, and it's deflected and tied up. So it's Hicksville ball under the hoop.
The Edgerton girls are giving Hicksville a few headaches.
And
Height and their long arms.
yes, Salisbury shot from outside. Rebounded by Hicksville. Phillips with the ball. Down to Monroe. Nuttall from outside, off the rim. Rebound, McNally. Herman with the ball.
Closing in on the 1 minute mark, tied at 4 still.
Piccolo. Herman holding the ball. Gives it over to McNally. to Piccolo out front, 23 underneath. Not enough strength. Adams didn't eat enough Wheaties this morning, and it was short.
Just sort of hung there on the rim for the longest time,
and it fell back. Number 3 for Edgerton is Audrey Schrader.
They called a foul on number 10. 3 team fouls now for the Bulldogs and 2 for the Aces.
Leanne Pels is in the game for Edgerton. Number 24. Oh, nice pass. Put it in the hole. Edgerton with the rebound. Piccolo with the ball. Throws it down floor. Inside the Leppemeyer. Shot is no good. We're going to have 24 over the back for Edgerton. And we got 18 seconds remaining.
It's her first and team foul number 4.
Pels with the foul. Yeah, it's Nuttall to Monroe. Back to Nuttall. Across the line, 10 seconds. Piccolo with the interception, and there's no
shot.
A
little ragged for the Lady Aces there towards the end of the quarter, Jim.
Yeah. 4-4 the score at the end of the first quarter of play.
And as we get ready for quarter number 2, we'll take a little time to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships here in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford lending us their underwriting support and making our basketball coverage here on Hicksville Community Television possible for the 2017-18 basketball season. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support, and we hope that you, in turn, will help support them. Remember, whenever you see Aces basketball action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, the Jim Schmidt Truck Lot, and of course online you can check out the entire inventory for both dealerships as well as all the other great services that they have available. JimSchmidtAuto.com. Again, we want to thank them so very much for their continued support of Aces basketball broadcast here on HIX-TV, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio.
Oh, we're ready to go. It's going to be Edgerton ball. Schrader into Piccolo. To Leppemeyer down low. Back to Schrader. Schrader turns away. Shot put up by number 10, McNally, and it's going to be a decision of the officials that it's going to be Edgerton ball. Schrader to inbound it.
Tips.
Over to Leppemeyer. Gets it out to Piccolo. McNally's shot is long. So we're going to have a patient foul.
Keysbury.
Serenity foul. It's a serene foul. Piccolo with the ball. Out on top. Inside it goes to Pels. Leppemeyer tries to push her way in. It's off the rim, and who's going to have it?
Bulldogs come up with it down in the corner.
And gives it to Piccolo, and she hits a 3. 7-4 is the score. Oh, wide open. Have Leppemeyer with a rebound. Schrader to Piccolo. Leppemeyer with the ball down low to Schrader. And Schrader's going to be fouled on the shot by Monroe.
Monroe's goes first, and team foul number 4 for the Lady Aces.
Schrader's first shot is missed.
Story and Phillips will come back into the game for Hicksville, as Monroe and Nuttall will have a seat. Number 11 comes out for the Edgerton Bulldogs.
It's Leffemeyer. Second shot is up and good by Schrader. We have an 8-4 game. Edgerton ahead. Phillips. Nice pass. Just tipped a little bit by the defense. That would have been a great pass if it had gotten through.
Upside is the Aces will retain possession.
Eicher inbounds it to Steery. Back to Eicher. Shot up and good. Quickly down floor. Schrader with the ball. Gives it back to Piccolo with the ball. Gives it up to 24. Ball knocked away. Piccolo gets it back. We won a timeout called by the Edgerton coach.
3:52 left in the half.
A 30-second timeout.
Again, Edgerton leading by a bucket, 8-6. Both teams have committed 4 team fouls, and this is the first time out of the game. Looks like we're going to have Sam Klima coming out onto the floor, along with Story, Eicher, Phillips, and Keysbury for the Lady Aces.
And Edgerton has Adams, Pels, McNally, Piccolo, and somebody took Schrader. Oh, Schrader's there, number 3, and the ball goes off her hand, out of bounds. Phillips with the ball. Across the line. Keysbury's pass. Picked off by Schrader. Piccolo with it. Piccolo's played pretty well since she come on the floor. Pels with the ball to Piccolo. Short jumper, no good. Rebound, Maddie Eicher. Turns around, gets it out to Phillips. Bingo.
Oh, there we go.
3 ball for Phillips.
So Phillips and Piccolo both cashing in from 3-point land tonight.
It's 9-8, the Aces lead. McNally gives the ball up to Piccolo in the lane. 12-footer is no good. Eicher with the rebound. Oh, we got a foul.
Yep. She was kind of lucky too, because the other official was getting ready to make the travel sign. And here comes 5:22, 21, and 11 back into the game as they basically switch out the squad, Jim.
Okay. We can handle it.
Number 3 stays in for Edgerton.
That's Schrader. Eicher inbounds the ball. Klima is short with the shot, and we're going to have another foul.
That's going to be on Eicher. That'll be her first. And team foul number 5 for the Aces. 2:25 left in the half.
So Edgerton down the floor. Madison Smith over to Schrader. to Abigail Herman. Down low it goes. Herman with it. Faith Herman is number 22. Abigail is 21. Nope, that's. Oh, she's number 5. Steal made by Eicher, and it's knocked away by Smith. Eicher to inbound. Gives the ball out to Phillips. Phillips down low to Eicher. Turns around, puts it up. Oh, off the rim.
Can't get the shot to drop, but draws the foul.
Yep. Then they're scrapping for the rebound.
There's a reason why she's always out of breath, Jim. She plays hard when she is out there on the floor.
Yes. There you go.
10-8. One more. Figgins back out to spell Story.
Got both of them.
2 good-looking free throws.
Into the game comes Monroe for Eicher. Smith with the ball. Gives it up to 42. Marino. Ball is intercepted and taken by Nuttall.
Yeah.
And she slams it home. 4 points for Noelle Nuttall.
Her scoring has improved from the floor, Jim, here in the last week to 10 days. She's really started to come around.
Yep, we're going to have a Hicksville timeout. 30 seconds. Nope, it's an Edgerton one.
So Aces on top, 13-8. Quick 30-second timeout.
Going to have 1-1 before long.
Yeah.
Next foul committed by Edgerton.
Puts the Lady Aces at the line.
The Aces have 2 that they have to give. Or Edgerton goes to 1-1.
With about 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the half at 1:14 to be precise.
But we have Hicksville inbound the ball. Phillips across the line. Oh. Off Klima's hand, out of bounds. Edgerton with it, coming up the floor.
Chance to cut into the 5-point deficit.
Marino with the ball to Smith. Faith Herman over to Abigail Herman. To Marino in the lane. She flies down there, puts up a runner, and Faith Herman puts the rebound in. Phillips up off the glass. Rebound, Edgerton. Smith with the ball. Pass over to Yoder. Shot is off the rim. The rebound comes off. Hicksville with the ball. Phillips across the line. 7 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, another timeout.
Yeah.
The Aces bench, something he didn't.
Want to run a special play with 6 seconds.
I'm guessing, their lead's been cut to 3, and I'm guessing they want to pad that back out to 5 points at the break, and maybe the coaches saw something that wants the girls to be able to take advantage of. Wait and see. Just kind of surprised that the timeout came at that point.
Really?
Aces with the ball and down on the offensive end, so.
Usually, if you're going to call timeout, you want it like at 15 seconds.
Monroe will check back in. Little body check to the official.
Yeah.
He'll take it in stride.
Yes. He bounced right off. Monroe to inbound it. Going to have trouble. Phillips with the ball. One dribble, and it's into Klima. Oh, Klima turns around and sinks it.
For a minute there, I thought that they were not going to be able to get a shot off.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking.
Klima realized, hey, I need to fire it off. She pulled the trigger and gets the hoop.
Says, if I don't shoot this thing, I'm not going to get any points.
So we've reached the half, and at halftime, Aces leading the Edgerton Lady Bulldogs in this junior varsity game 15-10. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.
Welcome back to the Hicksville Gymnasium here. This is Jim Seiler and Bill Murphy helping out here tonight. We have the Edgerton JVs in the game here with the Hicksville JVs. The scoring at halftime, it's Hicksville 15 and Edgerton 10. For Edgerton, scoring is Audrey Schrader has one free throw. Coral Piccolo has a three-pointer. Casey Leppermeyer has two. Faith Herman two. And Lydia Adams two. For Hicksville, Riley Figgins has a two-pointer. Noelle Nuttall has two two-pointers for four. Maddie Eicher has a field goal and two free throws for four. Samantha Klima hit a bucket at the buzzer at the end of the first half. Give her 2 points, and the last three go to Kennedy Phillips as she hit one from outside. The score being 15-10 at this point.
Yep. We thought in the gameplay that Nuttall had hit a three-pointer, but they revised that, saying she had a foot on the line. But it was a long two.
Yeah.
It was about as far away from the bucket you could get and not get 3 points.
Yeah.
So we'll tick off the last 20-some-odd seconds here, get the second half underway. Of course, this will be the first of two games here tonight. Jim and I will be sticking around, and we'll have coverage of the varsity matchup for you here on Hicksville Community Television as well, so you can check the program guide for that.
This is the league game this week for Hicksville and Edgerton. Hicksville is undefeated in the league, leading the league. So hopefully they can keep it on the roll. So Maddie Eicher has the ball to Kennedy Phillips. Phillips, three from outside is no good. Rebound Lepelmeyer, and she's on the floor and tied up by Figgins. Be Edgerton ball. They come up the floor. Smith with it. Over to Faith Herman. Bringing it back around. Smith with the ball. Gives it to McNally.
Slapped away, loose, and looks like another, nope. Aces will come up
Eicher
with it.
picks it up. Shot from outside. Phillips had the rebound, no good. Rebound, Phillips again, no good. And it's going to be off Hicksville.
Out of bounds. 4 shots on goal and not able to get any of them to drop, Jim.
Yeah. Just a little bit of too much rush. 21 is Smith with the ball. Gives up the pass to McNally. Over to Lydia Adams. Going back around, McNally. Ball inside goes to Adams. It's knocked away and it's tied up.
That should go to Hicksville on the arrow.
Yes.
Nope, I'm going to say we must have missed the possession change. All right.
Well, geez, they just had it at the other
That's
end.
what I thought too, but yeah, there we go. I was about to say, Jim, you and I are never wrong.
That's right. At least we tell ourselves that. Pass inside to Klima. Gives it up to Nuttall. Off the glass, no good. And the shot is put up by Figgins, and she is fouled. 22 with the personal is Faith Herman.
Her first, team foul number 1 for the second half.
At the line is Figgins, Riley Figgins. Hits the first. As we always say, make the free throws and win the game.
Yep. That one will be a little short.
She was across the line too. Edgerton with the ball coming up. Smith with it. Leppemeyer with the ball down low. McNally was tied up, and it'll be Edgerton's ball out. Faith Herbert inbound it, and we're going to have a foul.
We've got Eicher.
Adams is going to go to the line.
Second personal on Maddie. And they're going to say that's, well, they're going to say it was just a push off on the floor,
Yeah.
Jim. So no free throws. Figgins will come out.
Mallory Peter is in the game.
That's a nice looking shot.
Adams with the basket, Lydia Adams. And she was fouled by Klima.
It's Samantha's first. Team foul number 2 now on the Aces. She hits it, makes it 16-13, cuts Hicksville's lead to 3.
Somebody come and get the ball. Kennedy Phillips gets the job done. Gives it up to Nuttall. Nuttall in the lane. Gives it back to Maddie Eicher. Eicher is checked. And number 4 is going to be called for a block. Piccolo.
Her first, team foul number 2 for Edgerton.
Eicher to inbound.
Peter bounce pass, but behind Eicher.
Piccolo from outside, it's no good. And Piccolo is going to get a foul called on herself for pushing. Phillips with the ball. Looking and looking. Eicher.
Slapped away.
Shot was blocked by Lydia Adams.
Phillips picks her pocket.
Yes. Oh, Klima, look at the basket. Down the floor to Adams. Adams,
That'll be a
and
kick.
the ball is kicked. Into the game comes Marino for Edgerton. McNally will sit down. Up to Leppemeyer. And we're going to have another foul on Klima for reaching around.
That'll be her second. Team foul number 3 for the Lady Aces. And jump ball.
It stays there. Number 3, Audrey Schrader into the game for Faith Herman. Oh, nice. Way to go, Maddie. Pass down low to Klima, back to Hiker.
Stolen away
by Piccolo. Pass across court. Leppemeyer. Pass from outside.
A lot of folks wanting a travel call there, but nothing doing.
Marino, and she's going to be fouled by Kennedy on the floor.
Kennedy Phillips will pick up her second personal. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Aces. Eicher will come out and Monroe back in for Hicksville. Number 22 will have a seat for the Edgerton Bulldogs.
There you are. Phillips with the interception. Over to Nuttall. There goes Lydia Adams to the hoop.
She's going to be fouled by Nuttall, I believe.
And she made the bucket and gets another.
That puts the Bulldogs on top by a point, 17-16.
It's Nuttall's first foul.
And timeout on the floor. The Hicksville Aces, a full 1 minute timeout as their 5-point advantage at halftime has gone away. They've been outscored 7-1, Jim.
They melded it.
So the Aces now find themselves down by 1, possibly down by 2, depending on the outcome of the upcoming free throw. Get themselves refocused here. 5 team fouls committed by Hicksville so far here in this second half. Only 3 committed by the Bulldogs. Klima's got a couple personal fouls hanging on her now, as does Phillips and I believe Eicher. So
I got her.
we got some fans in the audience that are
Yes, some little fans.
making eyes at us and
she's
are
like
waving back.
8 months old. That's the only kind, you know.
A real sweetheart.
Yeah.
Coach Tier's little girl.
No, that one's not.
No, that's not. That's the
No.
other one. Okay. Up. No good. And a jump ball on the rebound. That's the Weatherhead.
Yes.
That's the little one. Okay.
Yeah, the Weatherhead Savage child.
Yes.
Monroe across the timeline. Pass to Phillips. Ball is knocked away and picked up by Piccolo. Piccolo, the length of the floor, runs into somebody that wanted the ball worse than her. And Nuttall takes it to the other end, and she is fouled.
on number 42. Her first, team foul number 4, and Nuttall at the line. And she gets it. Storia Nyker back into the game now to spell Klima and Phillips. We're tied at 17. Nuttall has one more. That's them both.
Wow. Hit those free throws. 18-17, Hicksville with a 1-point lead. 1:20 remaining in the third period. Marino with the ball. Over to Schrader. Brings it out to Piccolo. In the lane, 12-footer is good.
19-18, the lead goes back to the Edgerton Bulldogs.
5 points for Piccolo in the game. Oh, nice pass. Oh. Shot is blocked.
All loose on the floor and a jump ball.
And it's going to go.
To Red.
Yep. Into the game comes Lee Thomas for the Aces. Riley Figgins will sit down. Marino with the ball. Over to Schrader. Schrader to Piccolo. Oh, girl turned her back on the pass. Schrader has it again. And we're going to reach and get a foul. Monroe.
That'll be Monroe's second and team foul number 6.
Monroe, Marino drove to the basket. Shot was put up and she was fouled. Missed the shot. Foul 23. Mallory Peter picks up the foul.
I think that's 32, Jim.
Oh, 32.
Story.
Okay, Story.
Yep. He held his hands up. He had the right,
right number of fingers.
Right numerals, but wrong hands. This is the first one. Stays 19-18 Edgerton.
8 seconds remaining. Marino's second is good.
Nuttall seeing if she can tie things up here. And she's getting mauled underneath.
Yeah.
They throw up a prayer. No whistle.
Yeah, everybody thought that she left the floor and traveled because she came back down and she didn't have the ball. The ball was pinned between her and the defensive person.
So we'll get ready to head into the fourth quarter of the junior varsity game with the Aces trailing by a bucket, 20-18. And as we get ready, we'll say another big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick and Jim Schmidt Ford underwriting our basketball broadcast coverage once again for this basketball season. Remember, if you are in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new, pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Or if you like, you can cut down on the shopping a little bit. You can check out the complete inventory of both dealerships online at jimschmidtauto.com. We're so proud to have their continued underwriting support, making our Aces basketball broadcast possible here on Hicksville Community Television. We can't say a big enough thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
And the teams are breaking from the huddles.
Mm-hmm. 6 minutes on the clock, and the Aces will have the ball at midcourt, out of bounds to start quarter number 4. deflected on the inbounds.
Piccolo with the steal. Bounce pass to Marino, and she's going to be fouled by Maddie Eicher.
That'll be Eicher's third, I believe, and most importantly, team foul number 7. That puts the Edgerton Bulldogs into the bonus for the last 5 minutes and 54 seconds of this game. They've only committed 4 fouls. They still have a couple to give before the Aces go to the line. And got a substitution that took place a little too quickly, I guess.
Yes. They want to get on the floor.
First one's good. Now Nuttall will come in for Monroe.
Missed the second, and Eicher comes off with the rebound. Pass down to Sterry. Trapped down there. The ball stolen by McNally. Gives it to Marino. Marino from 16 is no good. And shot no good on the rebound. Kennedy Phillips comes off with it to Maddie Eicher. Ooh.
Eicher gets it slapped away as she goes to the hoop.
Marino, I was like, if you're standing there, you yell at her, do not foul her because she's going too fast. It is not going to go in.
Story was not able to slap it away as cleanly on the other end of the floor, and she'll pick up her second personal. Team foul number 9 already. So after this, it'll be double bonus and 2 shots regardless for the Edgerton Bulldogs. That one's good. And ups the lead to 4. Misses that one.
That will, not a bad play. It up, pass down the floor to McNally, and she ran a couple steps with it. There you go. Press breaker. Lydia Adams thought she had it, and Nuttall does. Phillips can't get the handle. Passes it into Phillips.
They never really got the ball completely under control that time.
Yep. Marino's pass down low to Leppemeyer. Back out to Marino from 3. It's no good. The rebound, Piccolo. Piccolo's pretty good. She didn't start. She's a good jumper. She can shoot. Marino. Pass inside to Lydia Adams. Ball picked up by Figgins. Over to Nuttall. Inside it went and was deflected. Stolen away by Figgins. And we're going to have a foul. Out of bounds right there for Hicksville. McNally with the foul.
It's her second and team foul number 5.
We have a timeout.
Another timeout
by the Aces.
Yeah,
they were in jeopardy of having a 5-second count.
So rather than lose the ball, they'll call their third timeout of the game. 2 remaining for Hicksville here in this contest. Quick 30-second timeout. Again, Aces trailing the Edgerton Bulldogs by 4, 22-18. The Aces still have a couple of fouls to take before they can start shooting in the bonus. And if the Aces foul one more time, it'll be 10. It'll be double bonus for the Edgerton Bulldogs.
Oh, we're down 3:55 remaining in the ball game. Hicksville will have the ball under their own basket. Monroe to inbound. Over to Phillips, and shot is blocked by Lydia Adams.
This has had to deal with a lot of shots getting blocked tonight.
Maddie Eicher back out on top. Put up the shot. Nope. Phillips with a rebound and the shot, and no good. And Leffelmeyer the rebound, gets it out to Piccolo, and it's off Lydia Adams. And Hicksville's ball going the other way. Klima down to Eicher. Bounce pass. Doesn't get to Klima.
The bounce passes tonight, Jim, have just been a little out of the reach of their intended recipients.
Yes, whether it's in front of or in back of. Marino back on the floor, and Schrader is out for Edgerton.
Over the
We
back.
have, a reach foul on Riley Figgins. It's her second.
That'll be 2 shots now. From here on out, 2 shots for Edgerton.
Adams misses the first one. Gets the second
one.
They have a 5-point ball game with Edgerton in the lead, 23-18. Out to Eicher. Eicher drives the baseline, and she is checked by Piccolo.
That'll be team foul number 6.
3 on Piccolo. They have Nuttall back in the game. Monroe will sit.
Another intercepted inbounds pass.
Marino holding the ball, gives it to Piccolo.
We're under 3 minutes to go here in the contest. Past the halfway point of the quarter.
McNally inside, it goes to Marino. Shot is blocked. Eicher with the ball. Looks down floor and gets it to Phillips. Shot up too long. And she's going to be tied up by Nuttall and Leppemeyer. The Edgerton's ball. Ooh,
Nice play by Noelle Nuttall.
incidental contact.
She'll get fouled.
Oh,
She goes down hard.
she got the bell rung.
She's still on the floor.
And here comes the ever faithful Doc.
Looks like she's might be holding her hand. Or, I don't know.
Whatever it is, it hurts.
So we'll take a quick break with an injury timeout on the floor, and Jim and I'll be back, and we'll resume our coverage when play resumes here on HIX-TV. Noel Nuttall in a lot of pain, being helped off by Doc Haggerty and the JV coach. The Aces will have a couple of shots, and they'll pick somebody else to shoot for Noel.
Looks like it's Monroe. Her chance to get in the scorebook.
Boom.
And does.
They chose wisely.
Yes.
2:06 left in the contest, and the Aces seem they can claw their way back into it here. Right now down by 4.
And
get three.
Kelsey with 2 points in the game. 23-20. Bulldogs still lead. Marino to Schrader. Cross to Piccolo.
Timeout.
Timeout. Edgerton.
With 1:44.
Coach Davis with the timeout.
Full 1 minute timeout. Both squads now with 2 timeouts remaining for the balance of the game. Both teams in the bonus now. So we'll see about 1:45 and see how long it takes to get that in.
Yes.
Edgerton's varsity squad waiting in the wings. They're ready to come out and start warming up. Mini Aces are here with us tonight too. They played a little bit of an exhibition game at halftime. And that usually means we'll see them again at halftime of the varsity game.
Yes, it
Got
does.
some good-looking youngsters out there playing basketball for the Mini Aces gals.
All the same size.
Yep. So we'll close out this 1 minute timeout.
Well, Jay's the one at the back of the line there. She's a head taller than everybody else. That's okay. We can use a lot
That's
of
a
those.
good thing.
Yes.
So the squads will break huddle. And it'll be Edgerton's ball out of bounds at half court.
Marino to inbound it to Piccolo. Piccolo across the timeline. Breaks right, breaks left, comes back, gives Marino on top.
And they're going to let the Lady Aces come out and get them.
Marino drives down low, puts up the
Oh,
shot.
nice.
Good. Her first basket, she has 5 points. Phillips with the ball for Hicksville. Kennedy down low, intended for Monroe, and it's knocked away by Lydia Adams, and Piccolo has it.
She's going to take her time coming up the floor.
Piccolo around Leppemeyer, back out to Marino.
So they're going to let the
1
clock,
minute to go.
they'll let the clock work for them.
Yep, gotta go get him. Marino down low, and she is fouled.
49.8 seconds. That'll be, I think, on Klima.
Klima, her third.
Right now, a 2-possession game.
Bingo.
And if they hit this free throw, that makes it a 3-possession game. Good to see Noelle Nuttall coming back out onto the floor. So she must have just got a stinger or something, Jim.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, they're going to wave that one off. Okay. So, still a glimmer of hope for the Aces. They'll need to hit a couple of threes to be able to tie it up.
Well, let's start with one here.
Yep.
Kennedy Phillips gives it to Maddie Eicher, and she is fouled.
Send Eicher to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Schrader with the foul. Schrader's second. Been a lot of fouls called, but nobody with any trouble.
No good.
Not good.
When you needed to hit your free throws. And
Yep.
That's the fastest I've seen the official move all night. Ball bouncing around his feet,
No.
trying to get out of the way.
He didn't see Maddie Eicher throw that girl out of the way. She just took hold of her.
26.2 seconds.
Phillips. Down low. There you go, Klima. 4 points for Samantha. And Eicher's going to pick up a foul.
Eicher's fourth foul at the line. Good.
Piccolo gets a free throw. She's got a basket, a three-pointer, and a free throw. She's going for the slam here. And she missed the free throws. Nice move.
Oh, there we go.
Two-pointer by Maddie.
They'll hold it.
And that'll be the end of the ball game. The Aces didn't quit, and it ended up 27-24. The Edgerton Bulldogs with the win.
Hard-fought game.
Aces lost that game in the third quarter.
Yep, they had a 5-point lead at the half, and they just went stone cold.
Yes.
And they allowed the Edgerton Bulldogs to flip the score around on them, and never able to quite get back over the hump.
Yep, that's true. So,
But Jim add up some of the unofficial scores here as the upper deck will start firing up, and the varsity squads will take the floor to get their warm-ups underway. Jim and I will say another big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, underwriting our basketball broadcast coverage. I want to pass along best wishes to Ben Vandenbals. Ben was supposed to be helping us out on camera tonight, but had a bit of a mishap, so he's on injured reserve. So we'll hope that he's feeling better. We'll look forward to having him back before too much longer.
okay. Scoring-wise, in the ball game for the Edgerton Bulldogs, Audrey Schrader had a basket and a free throw for three. Coral Piccolo played a really nice ball game. She had a basket and a triple and one free throw for two, would give her 6 points. For Casey Leppemeyer, she had a basket for two. Faith Herman had a basket for two. Lydia Adams, she had 3 baskets, 2 free throws for a total of 8. And Riley Marino had 4 free throws and a basket for a total of 6. That's their 27. For Hicksville, Riley Figgins had 3 on a free throw and a basket. Noelle Nuttall, 2 baskets, 2 free throws for 6. Maddie Eicher, 2 baskets, 2 free throws for 6. Samantha Klima, 2 baskets for 4. Kennedy Phillips, a 3-pointer. And Kelsey Monroe, 2 free throws for 2 points for the Aces total of 24.
So the Aces fall by 3 in the junior varsity game, 27-24. And again, we'll be getting ready for the varsity contest. We invite you to keep your eye on the program guide. Jim and I will have coverage of the upcoming varsity matchup for you as well right here on HIX-TV. So with that, though, we're going to wrap things up for the JV coverage tonight. Again, the Aces fall to the Lady Bulldogs, 27-24, the final score in the JV game. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television wishing you good night and good sports.